Hi folks, I'm now at the other side of the garden where my so-called rose and herb bed is, but it's more just like herbs now. As I've said repeatedly, the roses got eaten. But here's my long row of lavender, which is doing very well. Let's come over here. But so yeah, things are coming along nicely here. Lots of things have been put in. The borage again, society garlic, rose campion, one of the salvias here. Plenty of bees in the lavender. This is a Bodleia curry plant. Oh, there's heaps in here. I suppose the sun's going to upset it. Too sunny, but I'll keep going. My olive tree is coming back after Swampy snacked on it. Walk up here. You see the lavender. There's my bargain table lavenders, which are doing wonderfully. And as you say, if you look back, the only thing that's missing here, but the olive, and I won't see it, the olive tree is shade over the bench. We need a tree over there. Olive tree will eventually grow, but not in time for us to enjoy it. But this is a nice little corner, I think. And of course, this side's all the citrus. This is one of the, I think this is one of the mandarins, full of blossom. And these are the pear trees, which you can see. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up with the baby pears. Of course they won't last long when the possums are out and about. I'm trying to see, there was another cluster here, but oh yes, here. I think you can see them. The babies. Citrus down to the bench, another baby pear, and then I'll just do a quick, because the sun's right in front of me, but this is the orchard, these are the kiwi fruit, starting to sprout. I don't know if there's any on this one. If you can see, but they're the orange trees which are blossoming up nicely. Then we come up here, these are the apple trees. See if you can see there's apples. Again, we won't see many of them, but I don't mind. Let the animals have them. Apple trees. And then we have the grapevines, which, if you can see, the grapes are starting. And so these are all the vines from the top of the hill, and these are my crepe myrtles in pots, and I've put some California poppies around the bottom. Crepe myrtle. That's a ginkgo tree. Another crepe myrtle. I've got a few Mexican sages around the place. This little one in here was a jasmine, but the critters ate it, so I've had to put the bag round it. I'm hoping it will grow up and we can go on to the washing line. But this is just this is lavender grosso. Put a couple of those here. As you can see, the grass needs to be all trimmed. So many things to do, but we'll get around to that. I say the royal we know who does it, and it isn't me. But with all the rain and the sun, everything has just sprouted out of the ground. Unbelievable. And these are the line of grapevines. I have to keep, every morning and evening, I usually find Swampy in amongst them having a nice little snack, and I end up having to chase him. Just looking back at the pollinator patch, and these are, this side, some of the proteas. They're actually, I'm going to have to deadhead them to make sure healthy. They're starting to go over. See, this one, I'll come back and deadhead them at some stage. Oops, I shouldn't really be, I'm not sure. See, there's more proteas here growing. One of the grevilleas about to flower. More protea. Again, they're needing deadheaded, so I'll do that one morning. But there's the grapevines. I'm just walking back to the other garden bed which we've just come from. There's these are the 2 water tanks which I use to water the garden with. And I think this is an apricot tree. I guess here's some fruit on it. Apricot. Back down by the pear trees and my lavender and the citrus trees, more blossom, and coming into, I think I might call it my birthday bench bed now, because that was what I had for my birthday last year. The lavender. I have yet to discover what this tree is. This is I think it might be a crab apple here. And these are the two middle water tanks, which are there for if there's a case of fire, but I can tell you we won't be around to use them. You will hightail it out of here if there's a fire. And this is a mulberry tree. I don't know if you can see, but there's little fruits coming along here. In fact, there's quite a few, if you can see them. Mulberries. In fact, there's a nice lot this year. Mulberries, and the other view of this bed. And what have we got here? This is two more lavender grossos. We just come down back to the Bodleian globos. So these ones I trimmed, but I had no flower. But we come back down here. I don't know if you can see, but there's quite a few bees. I really like this plant. I like the look of it. And as I said, the bees love it. Plenty of bees here. So that's it for today, folks, I think.